Kayla here, founder of Ivory Mix, helping you save time in your visual marketing and online growth. And welcome to this video. We're going to talk about hashtags today. We're going to talk about how to use the best hashtags, and at the end of the video, we're going to talk about how to use Tailwind's hashtag finder tool for Instagram. So there is kind of an art and a science to choosing the right hashtags for your Instagram photos and elsewhere. Like, you can use hashtags on Pinterest and on Twitter, and to get your hashtags right, you can actually grow your audience and get lots of likes and attention to your content when you use the right hashtags. So that's why that's pretty important today. The main objective of using your hashtags is to make sure that you post things that people are looking for. And at the same time, though, it's also very important that you make sure to use tags that aren't already heavily saturated. So for example, let's imagine that you have a post of a sunset. You might be tempted to use something like hashtag sunset. This seems logical because people like sunsets and it'll get lots of searches, right? But the problem is that it won't take too long until your post is buried in the top posts, and there are so many photos with this particular hashtag that it just takes a few minutes before your post is completely drowned by other people using that hashtag. So to get around that, you have to post images and hashtags that people are going to want to search for, but that aren't used so often that you get buried within moments. So instead of hashtag sunset, you might use hashtag dusk or hashtag twilight, or maybe golden hour, which is a photographic term, which I kind of like. But you know, these terms get searched, but they aren't as common as sunset. So that's really the strategy behind picking the right mix of hashtags. Some other strategies when looking for these kinds of terms in hashtags to use, you can also think about particular niches as well as things that are currently in style, popular, things along those lines. So for instance, you could post images if it's relevant to your brand that are related to current topics, news, things that are trending. You know, if a big event or conference is going on in your particular niche, this will likely get a lot of searches and a lot of hits if it's very relevant. So that's another strategy. So let's get started talking about how to use Tailwind's hashtag finder tool and how it can help you be really successful with your hashtags.
Okay, so on Tailwind, you probably use Tailwind for Pinterest, but you might not use it for Instagram. My hope is that you've at least given it a try. It works just like you're used to Pinterest scheduling, so it's probably a good idea to give it a try. But you can create a new post by clicking create new post and upload an image. I've actually uploaded an image already. It's usually a good idea to optimize the image before you've uploaded it for Instagram. This is a wide image, and as you know, Instagram's better for square or even vertical cropped images. So once you've entered in your description, you're ready to add up to 30 hashtags. Now, what's new and what's different about Tailwind's hashtag finder is it's color coded the different hashtags and given you suggested hashtags based on your description and other information related to the Instagram posts that you're putting together. So as you can see, my caption is getting ready for the busy holiday season, hashtag small business. So the hashtag finder and suggested hashtags has actually populated this suggested hashtags list with 6 hashtags. Now I can just keep shuffling it by clicking this button here, and you can see that darker green means it's the best, and usually it's the best because it's not too high, not in the millions of hashtags used, and not too low. So in order to add the hashtags that you want, you just click on them and they start adding themselves to your captions. So you can just keep hitting refresh and then just pick the darker green ones, which are obviously the best. So it's really very interesting. So if you come up with a list, whether it's small or large, you can copy that and start a new hashtag list. So this one might be small business. So you just type in the name of your list and then add to it right here and then save the hashtag list. Once you come up with 30, this little number down here will say 30 out of 30, and you know that you've maxed out the number of hashtags that you are able to use on Instagram. And then once you're ready to schedule, you can set a custom time or add it to your queue, and it will post today. So it's really that easy. Stop guessing on the hashtags that you want to use. Stop spending a ton of time researching hashtags. This little hashtag finder tool is very, very helpful in terms of saving you time. And if you're not sure what some of these are, it's okay to head over to your phone and look them up on Instagram. So utilizing the hashtag finder along with your other strategies for researching hashtags is a great way to really streamline your hashtag research. And then on top of it, having this hashtag list where you can add multiple lists depending on what kind of content you share on Instagram makes it super easy to create content, schedule it on your Tailwind schedule, have those times be optimized based on your profile and your audience, and really just put your mind at ease when it comes to creating and sharing. So that's it. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know in the comments below.